Undedicated here again, and this is part 3 of my dailies because they're long and couldn't be done in just one go around. So I've just got this one left here, play 3 games, Shaman Warlock Warrior, and these ones down here. Managed to get 4 out of 5 of my wins in the last 6 games I played, so we're still above 50%. That's pretty good. And spend 500 mana, 225. We are looking like we'll probably end up having to still work towards that one. Complete 3 United in Stormwind quest lines. Hopefully we'll do that with Warrior every single time. So there has recently been a nerf, which I don't quite understand. I'm going to go ahead and start my quest Warrior here now. Interesting story when I was looking at what recent changes might have gone on to Quest Warrior. I found a deck on Hearthstone Replay that had the dragon in it. It had the time dragon, the one that makes Norse Dormu, has Norse Dormu in it. Uh, there was recently a quest for it. Okay, so great. Raid the docks, play 3 pirates. First turn, raid the docks. Second turn, Bloodsail Deckhand. Third turn, Cargo Guard. Fourth turn, something. Some kind of pirate. Some kind of pirate. So because I'm playing pirate, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch up into my pirate outfit right here. My warrior outfit. Okay. I've been watching some of that historically accurate show about Vikings lately, and it's just my inspiration for this outfit. So, all right, nice. Bloodsail Deckhand. Whetstone Hatchet will be cheaper. That'll be nice. If I play this, my Cargo Guard will be a 3/4 um, next turn because I don't have any other minions. Whetstone Hatchet is mostly for um, a nice, easy Cannoneer. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play it now. There is, if I work on Mage, they've got lots of damage for minions, but 4 is an awkward health point, especially early on. So if I play this Cargo Guard on turn 3, he might not be able to kill it. And if he gets close, I'm gonna go ahead and hit anyway first. Maybe he'll come to a 4. He does. I help. Great, great, great. Everything is going swimmingly. So my quest line gives me a weapon now, but Pirate Warrior. Pardon one moment, I'm gonna cough. Gotta turn that sound on in the background. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right, quest. Secret that they play is Ice Barrier. That's what they play. It's Ice Barrier. It's not a secret. I need a pirate. Now, if he had done some damage to Cargo Guard, I'd be inclined to do South Sea Captain. I'm gonna go ahead and boost my weapon. I'll draw no weapon because this deck doesn't play more than one. This is the debuff right here. They didn't really label it correctly. Let's take a look. Play 3 pirates. This used to be 2 pirates. Create a distraction. It's a great card. Great quest line too. Usually it comes in. What?
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Yeah, I can. I can't stop the snowstorm. That'd be neat if he was still a pirate. All right, so Anchor, great. Um, Draws me a card. I don't need to worry about the weapon thing here yet. I'm not going to attack because if I do get a Cannoneer, I want to be able to use him. I am going to attack He does 2 damage. He is definitely, if he doesn't have any problem with it, he's gonna Skulker. Um, if he had a fire sale, he might have considered fire sale and ping, but I think he's just gonna shoot the Skulker and try and figure out something about it. Yeah, there you go. Because 4 is an awkward amount for him to kill. Fireball, they usually overkill or underkill on that 4 health. Alright, so it's okay to put out a Cannoneer. If I can play 2 pirates this turn, I'll shoot some cannonballs right on target. Usually on turn 6, you're able to play 2 pirates, so I'm going to play Cannoneer. I'm going to play Captain. Captain, I'm going to shoot cannonballs just all over the place. Everywhere. Here's first 2. Alright. Now here's 2 to the face, and then 2 more from the Cannoneer. So the Cannoneer is a big target right now. There is a frozen stone mall, and I'm sure that he had planned on cleaning him up last turn. But now he has Cannoneer, who's just out of range. Alright, he played Devolving Missiles, Wildfire, Snap Freeze. So 3. Nice. And nothing's frozen. Oof. What is your new ability? Deal 4 damage, honorable kill, gain plus 2 damage. What? So he's got to do 4 damage to something, and if he does, he'll get spell damage. Really not much I can do. I could try and kill my own minion. That doesn't sound great. I need to... Let's just focus. Let's focus on playing more pirates. Alright, so we'll play 2 more, and I'll get Captain Rokara. I always say Rokaka. I think maybe I'm thinking of something like Ace Ventura. Alright, we'll do it. We're still doing some pretty good damage here. I was able to get some armor. My health is solid. So I could, if I did need to attack something, I could do that. But there's a lot of damage in my hand, much more probably than he would suspect. Usually, Pirate Warrior will play one or the other. Shiver Their Timbers is more common because it's cheaper. Man the Cannons is a little riskier. This is so close to a swipe. That's I like it. It's so close to a swipe. It's just that your minions are the ones taking the 1 damage, and it's a little micro. So 6 health. I'll be able to play the Juggernaut, so I'm going to do it. I love the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut's so cool. So this nerf actually works to make, I think Mutanus is going to be a lot less popular now after this nerf. Funny, right? I'm calling it. I'm going to put this in the headline for the video that Mutanus will be less popular because of this pirate nerf. Uh, the Juggernaut used to come out on an awkward time frame.
I have an idea.
Uh, you would be taught choosing between it was usually turn 7. Yay! Usually turn 7 that you could potentially play Rukara. Alright, so I got the wins. So far now that's 5 out of 7. That's not a bad win and loss rate. Pirate. But it's too soon. Eggs hatching or counting. Don't do it. Too soon. So, turn 7, you play Rukara if you could, because you'd need a turn 2 mana pirate, so you can still have the 5 mana left over. But now that you're going to be playing on 8 more consistently, there's no chance to snatch up Rukara with Mutanus. That's what you try to do with Mutanus. Maybe I wasn't clear enough about the use of Mutanus in case that's not common. So Mutanus has draw a card, random card comes out of your opponent's hand. I may have, by the way, spoken past what I'm trying to pick, but I'm just trying to pick a 2, 3, 4. I would not normally want to play a freebooter on turn 2, but I will if that's what it takes because I want to play pirates every turn. So back to Mutanus. Mutanus is a 7/4 who gets plus whatever the attack is of the attack and health is of the card that he manages to pull out of your hand. So if you are playing pirates, by the time you are out of pirates is just the time when you're finishing your quest line. When you're doing that, Mutanus can pull out your Rokara so that you did the whole quest so that you can give him 1411 minion. You don't want to give him a 1411 minion. That's not a good thing to give just freely to an opponent like that. The reason I attacked is because now something's gonna die. I got to get rid of these guys. Druid with a lot of cards is insane bad idea. I need to get rid of stuff quick. Sword Eater is good for this. He's gonna help me get through some taunts that I'm sure are gonna hit the board. Uh, Aggro Druid has a bunch of small minions. I should expect to see squirrels also hit the board. If he's playing Infestation, we should. This is a spell version of the deck, so we might. What are we gonna see? Things that give a bonus. Things that give a bonus to attack. So, all right. I don't have a weapon yet, but I will have one after I draw. So I'm gonna. Yep, I'm gonna draw. That gives me a weapon. Good trade. Good trade. Ugh, bad trade. I'm gonna attack and then I'll shoot a couple cannonballs. Hopefully I'll pick off these two, ideally. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I was supposed to kill one of them, not at least, not zero of them. You know what? Now that he has so many cards in his hands, I will say I will say that peasant right here is actually a liability at some point. If he doesn't have the mana to play these cards, but he's drawing like a sick amount, he's gonna want to get rid of them as soon as he can, just like he did there. All right, so I can get rid of his minions this turn. I can do man the cannons. That'll get rid of one of the two, and then Sword Eater and I can eat the damage. Nope, they just raise the cost. Let's try it differently. Sword Eater and Shiver Their Timbers. That works just fine. It would be nice, though, to use at least some more Whetstone Hatchet. So here are my options. If I want to take some damage and leave minions on the board but draw one extra card, I could do Stonemaul Anchorman. I'm not doing that. I want everything he's got on the board. So I'm going to do Sword Eater. Boom. Now I have a sword, and my sword can kill one of the treants. Chop it down. Alright. Broke a jaw of the tree. Now Shiver Their Timbers. Irony. Irony. Because he is a tree. Because he was a tree, I shivered the timber.
I am listening.
Good, I'm talking. Hello.
Challenger. Reflect in the
Oracle
moonlight.
Loon is a very important card in this deck. They only have two of them, so uh, charge, or rush. One mana, he was able to pick it off. So if this card is left on the board, it causes really serious problems. You don't want it left on the board. It's terrible. Right now, I've got some issues. So choose a friendly minion. Enemy minions attack it. Okay. Let's do this fella.
Wretched story.
And we could choose who to attack first, but I really want this guy right here, this Oracle. So the best chance of actually getting the Oracle is to provoke first, proactively. Because one of these 4/5s is going to hit before my guy dies. Enemy minions attack it. So let's try it. Hopefully it's left to right. I've never used provoke before. It's left to right. Hey, that's great. Left to right's great. So I could just go ahead and use my Jawbreaker and attack this 4/5 for no good reason, and then man the cannons next turn, and that'll work on it. But I think what I'll do, oh, Unstoppable Force. I'm probably gonna do the Unstoppable Force. The armor boost is just sick. They pumped this one up. So I'll do Unstoppable Force in the 4/1. I can't do the. I'm just gonna. I'll do this. I'll do that. That was not the what I was. You'd think with a man the cannons that wouldn't even have been on the menu, but apparently taunt is the main course. So I have two unstoppable force. Oh, oh, it's so painful because this is not where I was wanting to be at this time. I thought I'd have it. I thought I'd be a little safer. 4-3, 4-3, 6-6. Unstoppable force does not do it. If I hit it, smashes the hero. So what? 3, 2. I'm sorry, I'm doing some numbers. 5, 5 gets them.
Unstoppable!
6. I can do next turn. I have to do it.
Unstoppable!
Why would I do that? Why would I do a thing like that? Because I get to use this twice. If I use it this turn, so I'm going to be taking next turn for sure. I'm taking 14 at least. I'm down to 10. This would take me down to 4. Um, I would then have an opponent. He'd be at 1. I could kill him and him. Man, the cannons, and then take the other one off with Grand Slam. So that's why I'm going to proactively attack a 6-6 with this. It's not a good move. I didn't want to do it, but all the math lined up. I get some armor out of it. Will this work? If he could do what 4 damage is all he needs to do to have made that my fault I died. It's like I have to watch my game. I have to, but I don't want to. So I'm just gonna tell me when it's my turn. There's also I don't think anybody currently. It's pretty late where I'm at, so I don't think there's a. I decided to do a special late night, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of my local friends in here who would tell me. Yep.
No one
Okay.
outruns the winds of war.
Here we go. Yep. It was my fault that I lost. I would have bought myself one more turn if I did not do that. Um, and I just realized now all the math still would have worked. It was just to have uh, a leeway in case I needed another one. So what do we? That hurt. It hurt a little bit. We got one more game, so 1 win, 1 loss. Let's do this. Quest Warrior. We did not complete the quest line that last time. So we're going to end up playing an extra game. I know that. It's one thing I know.
Anhilda versus Lunara!
The forest fights back.
We should play a game of guess what I'm doing when I turn off my microphone for a couple seconds to do something else. All right, so Rikara's awesome. I want to use Rikara. I'd love to keep Rikara. You can keep Rikara if you want Rikara, and you don't have to. Either way, it costs a lot of mana, but you're going to play it as soon as you can. It's not a pirate, though. You're a pirate, and you're a pirate. You're both a little heavy. You're both a little top heavy. Stonemaul, there are certain circumstances you would keep Stonemaul. Turn 4, having a rush minion against a druid sounds really good. Because what are they going to play on turn 4, 5, 6? They're going to be playing Oracle of Elune. So I'm going to hold on to this Anchorman. Sword Eater, you're great too. Everything else here is great. It's a little slower, which is kind of a strange way to go against aggro. You got to play like kind of like mid range.
The sea floor be its own tragedy.
All right. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? That is so interesting. All right, so they have the taunt mode out. That's good. I'll be able to pick that off on turn 3 with a Sword Eater. And since I have 2 Sword Eaters, I'm going to be using these like they're going out of style. Druid of the Reef as a 1/3. Hello, Dester. I see you there. How are you? Sorry if I wasn't paying attention to my chat. I just started the new game, so I'm kind of in that mode. All right, so this is a really slow pirate game for me. I'm not relying on getting Rokar out on turn 8, but if I were to accelerate my game and play a Cannoneer, I'd be getting no benefit from the Cannoneer attacking. So I'm just gonna armor up, and next turn I'm gonna coin and use a Sword Eater. If there's no buffs, Druid of the Reef is gonna get it. The next turn I will attack with the axe, and then I'll get rid of it. Glad to hear it. So 4 mana, coin, Sword Eater. I got a weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and take out that reef. Every turn he's gonna get another 2/2. This 2/2 can't attack without getting killed. So he'll do it if he has a buff, especially something that buffs the defense or the health. Dester, what brought you to my channel today? What random act of did you click on like the wrong link? Did I did I resemble somebody else that you might have known? Do you work for a survey company, or you got to click on like at least 30 Twitch players? I'm pretty humble. I'm sorry. I'm ragging on myself. So these 2/2s, they will attack as soon as he can get a health buff, or as soon as it makes a difference. There is we already know they're playing choose one cards, so they got the Living Seed. No. There's one, the soil one, where they can do uh, summon a 2/2 or +1/+1 everything. So with Druid, you always keep the population as low as possible. I got a pretty good chance of getting. I really want to deal with these stealth minions, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play this Cannoneer, take out the 1/2, and hopefully both the cannonballs get the stealth guys. Yes, that's perfect. That makes up for the last game. Just for fun. Well, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. I do. I like it. Do you play games? Do you play Hearthstone? Is the first question. I guess that seems silly asking. But nobody else is really in the room right now. It's like in the evening time here. So just you own the room pretty much. I've actually had people come in my room and tell me that the deck I'm playing, that they don't have cards for it. So I just went to the collection and like made a new version that had their cards in it. So if there's something you're working on that you're like a card or two short of, I can help you figure out what to put in instead. Umbra Owl, and there's another taunt 4/5 that they've got. These minions get cheaper, and anything that gets cheaper is a good item for Oracle of Elune. So as soon as this Umbra Owl gets down to 2 or less, it's going to be a real big problem later on. Right now, though, I will get a weapon if I can play one more pirate. That weapon will cost me 1 mana because I already know what it's going to be. I'd like to hit these guys. So this is just like the best pirate to play. Harbor Scamp is your, in a perfect world, is your turn 2. That's fine. That's a really good lineup. So minimal amount of damage. I'm going to take that trade. Get a weapon. I don't have any way to kill either of these 2 minions, so I'm going to attack the face. Hopefully each cannonball goes that way. Perfect. Very lucky. And I'll play another Harbor Scamp because pirates. And that's a really good card to get later on, even though I have no weapon left to use. Quest Handlock. Ooh, I like Handlock. That lava golem has undergone some changes. Used to be really nice early on. There was like a lower mana cost for it, and it went down for how much damage you took. That was like used to be in every handlock deck ever, and then they cost 15 mana, and now you barely ever see it. Now it's the however many times your health has changed. I forget. I'm so bad with names of the cards. The 8/8s though. All the giants. So I want to get through this 4/5. Depending on how. Let's see. I can boost the attack of my weapon. I can boost the attack of a minion. If I do both of these, I can do 2 damage myself and 3 damage with the scamps. So I'm gonna take some damage.
Got a job for me?
I got a weapon and I got some pirates. So I'm gonna attack. Losing the scamps who are now 3/3s. I'm gonna lose 1. Oh,
Can't win
no.
them all.
No, you're right. I can't. Like we can win 2 out of 3. So that's pretty good. Yes. Okay. So that is nice. Okay. Okay. Got that. You made quest handlock warlock. Are you? Is there a deck that you're trying to play that you're missing the cards for and you need to look at? We can do that. What I'll do now that I finish my dailies, because I want to showcase some different decks that get played right around now. So, Quest Warrior, that was a popular one. They just had a nerf, but it doesn't seem to really have affected it. Aggro Druid, we were seeing that last week. If you look in the video a few days back, Demon Hunter, we were playing tonight. Not the best version of the deck that I was playing. So don't bother using my assessment on that. There are better demon hunters out there than I was playing. Libram Paladin right now is running hot. That's pretty much the #1 deck to play. Most wins up at the higher tiers. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut the stream for now. We got this one done pretty quickly with Pirate coming in around 26 minutes for 3 games. But I'm gonna come back, do some battlegrounds because there's a sale. I think it's a sale on the battlegrounds pass. So we're gonna take a look at that in a second. If you're watching the stream, just hang tight and I'll be back shortly. Got to cut the video for time. Everybody's got that. All right, I'm again undedicated and thank you for watching.